Are you seeing a little bit more hair in a pillow or in the sink? Then you may be suffering from something that's a very common problem. Don't freak out, there are options available. So if you start early enough, you can stop the hair loss and regain your confidence. For someone who is very young, hair loss can be a very traumatic event. It has a lot to do with the way society perceives you. Sometimes you will have less confidence in your workplace. You feel like you can't advance in your job. You feel like it's difficult to compete with the other guys with a full head of hair. What can we do about hair loss? Well, you have options. Minoxidil, it's a topical solution you put on your scalp once a day, and it helps the hair stay long and allows it to grow. Finasteride or Propecia, and what it does is it helps prevent the hair from falling out in the first place. How do we know which one to use? Well, first of all, we need to examine your scalp. We have to determine what is going on with the follicles, if there are actually any follicles to stimulate. We take a little microscope, we put it on your scalp, and we investigate what's happening with areas that look obviously bald, and some areas that look like they're thinning, and some of the areas where there's more full hair. And then we compare the areas and to see what might help you with your hair loss program. Usually, it's a combination of both of those things working in tandem to both prevent the hair loss and promote hair growth. The most important thing about taking these medications is to know that it takes time to grow hair. A lot of times people quit doing their hair regimen because they've only tried minoxidil for a month or Propecia for a month, and they quit because they say it didn't do anything. But what you have to understand is it actually takes up to 3 months to see any visible changes, and probably up to 6 months to see the final result. So even with a hair transplantation, which would be the ultimate remedy for hair loss, it takes up to 9 months to get the full results. So you can see that you have to be really patient. When you're starting out, sometimes you don't do these things because you don't have enough money or you think you don't have enough money. But it's really not that expensive. Basically $1 a day, you'll be able to keep the hair doctor away. For best results, you really want to start early. Once you recognize that you're having hair loss and admit it, then you should seek help, because the earlier you start the treatments, the less damage that has occurred, and the easier it is to bring the hair follicle back. I'm Dr. Galope from Lasting Impression Medical Aesthetics in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. You don't have to manage hair loss yourself. If you need some help, please come in and see me so we can discuss some of the options available for you. The first step is to give us a call so we can set up a consultation and tailor a program specifically for you.